Tonight on Toms River Schools Today, we will take a look at how some animals are making news all on their own.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Toms River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Hello and welcome to Toms River Schools Today for Monday, November 10th. I'm Alyssa Maglio.
And I'm Kayla Caputo. Later on tonight, we will take a look at how one singer performed for a woman and made her night.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary school and our elementary school happenings.
Starting off our elementary happenings, please bring your food for donation to Westover for Food Drive Friday. Your help can go a long way.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Stephen Brent with TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Chihuahuas, when placed under extreme stress, have been known to eat their young.
Listen to this. A Florida pastor gave the longest speech ever and earned a world record. He preached for 50 hours while also serving a good cause. Kayla Rama has the story.
There we go. 3, 2, 1. We did it, right? Amen.
It can now be called the longest speech ever by the Guinness Book of World Records.
I'm actually not near as tired as I thought I'd be.
Reverend Zach Zender of the Cross Church in Mount Dora hasn't slept in 50 hours. He began his journey at 7 a.m. Friday.
My goal was to preach the entire Bible.
But Guinness rules stated he couldn't have a copy of the Bible with him, and he could only have a 5-minute break every hour.
Did you ever think you'd join a church that would set out a goal like this?
No, I did not. And I'm an old lady, I'm 65, and this is the most upbeat place.
And with his Sunday sermon, he completed 50 sermons.
Yet for us there is but one God, the Father, from whom all things came.
Not only did the pastor break a Guinness Book of World Records, he exceeded his own goal of going past 50 hours of preaching straight. He's also raising money for a great cause. The Powerhouse Recovery Home is for men looking for help breaking addictions like Brandon Bradshaw.
I'm one of the first residents, so I'm blessed. God brought me here for a reason.
People sitting in on the longest speech this weekend pledged money to Hand in Hand in Eustis, which runs the home. David Douglas is the executive director and told us they've raised nearly $100,000.
For every dollar that's given towards addiction recovery, it saves the community $12. So if we can raise this $100,000, that will actually save our community $1.2 million.
And the pastor's next goal?
Do you plan on sleeping for a while after this?
I hope so.
In Mount Dora, Kalorama, Local 6.
Thank you so much. Good luck with the rest.
When the weather gets cold, we just throw on more layers. But thousands of people don't have that luxury. Matt Smith shows us how the Salvation Army stepped in to help nearly 4,000 kids in Wisconsin. Stay warm.
I don't think this one's gonna fit you.
Generosity comes in all shapes and sizes.
You like that one? Yeah?
So too does the need.
Reach forward.
Today, nearly 4,000 Brown County kids, alongside their moms, dads, and grandparents, shopped.
It's a size 6. You like it? You wanna get this one? Okay.
But no payments here this day. The Salvation Army's Coats for Kids program is free.
It helps out a lot. It helps out a lot of people.
Hey, thank you so very much. Have a good one.
For weeks, a generous community collected, bought, and cleaned all these new or gently used coats.
If we didn't have something like this, I think a lot of kids would probably, go without.
Today, generosity meets 1,300 grateful families.
We've been scrambling a lot this last week, getting everything ready, working longer hours. But when you see families like that, when you see kids, great big smiles because they know they have a warm jacket, it makes everything worth it.
The distribution today is meant to warm bodies.
You wanted this one?
Whether intentional or not, it warmed thousands of souls, too.
You do see some tears, but they're all happy tears. We all kind of tear up a little bit.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. Slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning.
A cancer survivor got the thrill of a lifetime from a legendary performer. When Garth Brooks saw a fan's unique sign at a concert, he took a moment to give her a night she'll never forget. Here's Chris Harapsky.
It is so cool.
Teresa Shaw got a new guitar last night.
And I will cherish it forever.
And she can't play a lick.
That's about it. I don't know anything else.
Yeah. We caught up with Shaw and her daughter Elizabeth.
This was right on top of my bucket list, I think.
On their way back to Iowa after a much-needed break.
The first 4 treatments that I had were really tough ones.
After 5 months fighting stage 3 breast cancer.
Last night was just a boost that I really needed.
This was her treat from treatment.
When he sang the dance, then I went down and asked the usher if I could get closer so he could see my sign. This morning, Garth Tonight, enjoying the dance. That's one of my favorite songs of his.
He not only saw the sign, it stopped the show. And then Garth, whose sister and mother died from cancer, took it as a sign.
One of those guys that said, man, if God would just get a big old hand that comes out from the sky and write, I exist, then there would never be any doubt, right? Well, I want to tell you right now, God just stuck his hand out, and you wrote, you have all of my strength, you have everybody's strength in here, and you go kick cancer's ass! Thank you for
It is now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is egregious, meaning conspicuous, especially conspicuously bad, flagrant. And now for today's sentence. It was an egregious breach of theater etiquette on Eugene's part when he left his cell phone on during the play and it rang during an important scene. Now we're going to take a short break, but coming up, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Welcome back. Starting off our intermediate happenings. At Intermediate South, who doesn't like peanut butter and jelly? Interact is collecting your donations of peanut butter and jelly to help those less fortunate. We will be donating the food to the St. Joe's Food Bank in Toms River. Please bring your donations to D101.
Pause members. Stop by B202 to pick up your code of conduct forms. The clipboard, get it signed and returned by our next meeting. Student Council code of conduct forms are due ASAP to Mrs. Deldone in B202. Forms must be returned before working any event.
Seminole Spirit Day every Friday. Don't forget to wear your Seminole colors. Spirit wear is on sale in the school store.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring you a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
I'm Vinny DeStefano with TV21's Environmental Tip of the Day. Help reduce acid rain, carpool, use public transportation, or better yet, walk or bicycle to work or school.
We've got a great video of a huge cow, a wandering gator, and a house of snakes. Martha Shade has today's Take a Look at This.
Take a look at this, the world's tallest cow.
This is Blossom. She is a 13-year-old Holstein cow, and she's recently been awarded the tallest cow in the world record by Guinness World Records. It was 190 centimeters.
And that's about 6'4".
Almost 6'4", just a little under 6'4".
Blossom lives on a farm in northern Illinois, and pictures of the colossal cow have gone viral. Take a look at this gator who was caught on camera sauntering through a Florida neighborhood. Rita Sanchez saw the huge gator and took this video with her phone. The monster gator eventually made its way into a canal, but not before freaking out the neighbors. And take a look at this slithery problem. 119 snakes were found in a home near Regina, Canada. This comes after more than 100 other snakes were already removed from the home. The homeowners don't know how many more snakes are in their basement, but a nearby wildlife rehab center will keep picking them up. For Take a Look at This, I'm Martha Shade.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings.
Toms River Schools Today will be right back.
I didn't even know if it was my turn.
put you don't care. If you live or if you die. But I've never touched nothing that my spirit could kill. You know, I've seen a lot of people walking around with tombstones in their eyes.
This is Jamie Debra. You're on TV 21.
Hello? Ken, I'm busy right now.
That's the way we get by, the way we get by. All that's the way we get by, the way we get by. That's the way we get by, the way we get by, the way. That's the way we get by. That's the way we get by. We found a new kind of dance in a magazine. Try it out, it's like nothing you ever seen. Your sweet talk like a cup, you know it. You bought a new bag of pots, so let's make a new start. And that's the way to my heart, the way to my heart. That's the way we...
Starting off our high school happenings, attention juniors and seniors, make sure you stop into guidance to check out the scholarship opportunities that you may be applicable for.
Attention students and staff, the school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all of your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Any student interested in applying to a service academy, please see Mrs. Tamaro in guidance. Need a little help with your college entrance essays? Having a difficulty with that research paper, or would you just like another set of eyes to proofread your assignments? The Writing Center provides tutors to help with all types of writing assignments. The Writing Center is now open every Tuesday and Thursday after school in W25. Ask your English teacher for further details.
The fall weight room will be open Monday to Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Option 2 students must sign in and out. School agendas are on sale in room EO2 or W08 for only $6. See Mr. Malgieri or Miss Fitzgerald with any questions.
High School East Bible Club will be meeting every Thursday in room MO8 after school. All are welcome.
Switching to High School North, every Wednesday is Green Day at North. Remember to wear green to help get the word out about the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Check out the SAT question of the day and win a weekly prize and be in the drawing for the monthly grand prize. See Mrs. Keaton in the Media Center.
It is now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Times Over Schools today will be right back.
Hi, do you have ID? Yeah. Oh, okay, thanks. Hi, do you have ID?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you can't be in the building without ID. I need
Alright.
to...
It's okay.
Excuse me. Yes, security, please. There's a young man in the building without ID, and he's running away from my post here at Ball Duty.
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast as Kayla fills us in on the weather.
Let's take a look at the 3-day forecast. Coming up tomorrow, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 54. For Wednesday, it will be cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 34. Finally, for Thursday, it will be cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 34. And now back to Alyssa.
Thanks, Kayla. Wrapping up tonight's show, one push of a button brought down a 19-story hotel. A very special little boy hospitalized for half a year got to push that button. Where the hotel will be no more. The memories of what happened in that building will remain. Ryan Kruger has the story.
Take a look at this, the world's tallest.
How many stories can you find?
Now it's kind of sad.
It has sentimental value for us.
With just one building. There's the story of a 4-year-old superhero, a former patient who loves to wear capes.
It looked like he was scared at first, but when he saw everything collapsing, he just started smiling and was just shocked. He enjoyed it a lot.
Then there's a love story.
We met here,
which began more than 30 years ago in this very building and is still going strong.
That's where we met in 1980, and we'll be married 30 years in 2 weeks.
What was it like then watching it go down?
Exciting, fast, and quite sad.
Or memories of working.
It was a temp assignment, actually, and it got me through graduate school.
Those stories weave together as everyone looks on with amazement. Where this building comes down, a new one will form.
Out with the old, in with the new.
All right, superhero.
And new stories will be told.
How do you think it went? Boom, boom, boom.
Ryan Kruger, 11 Alive News.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it to Interschool Mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the day to catch the show as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Kayla Caputo.
And I'm Alyssa Maglio. Have a great night.